I know you've not had a chance to be out in that main arena yet, but you'll be itching to be out there tomorrow, I know.
Yeah.
We welcome Callum Singleton and Jaden Billingham into the arena, and this is going to be a great matchup. Both players have started the season really, really well, particularly Callum has run to a final and a semi-final already this season, and has looked somewhat back to his best, I would suggest, after having a couple of down years. He's had an awful lot of things going on and off the table, but he's starting to really produce some great results this season. And for Jaden Billingham, brand new into the pros, but you'd never know, would you, when you watch him play?
He's fearless, isn't he? I mean, as a kid, you don't think about missing pots. You just see them and pot them, and he's certainly a very talented young lad. But like say with Callum, I think he's had an ingrowing toenail. I think, and he's had it removed. And when he was in Redhill last week, I think, or week before, he was playing in sliders, but obviously now he's playing with no sliders. So hopefully that he recovers well enough to get his shoes back on. So
yeah, fingers crossed for him, and toes as well, but that might be a bit insensitive to say.
Yeah, I'm sure he won't mind.
I think with is it safe to say with Jaden, you know, you're one of the top boys on the series, he's someone you really don't want to play in the first round of one of these, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely not. I mean, I don't know whether you remember, there was a £1,000 a man competition, wasn't there, that I think he was winning himself in, is it Paco's club or round his way, that he actually won? I mean, I think he beat Ronan in that, Shane in that, so he's definitely not scared to play the big boys, that's for sure.
Yeah, and it's that sort of attitude which I think almost makes him sort of a player to fear, really, because, you know, you work all your career as a pool player to build up a sort of, you know, a presence and an aura. And I remember when we interviewed him on the Champions League right at the start of the year. That was his first ever pro event. And I said, you know, you're a pro. Who are the draws that you're most looking likely to play? And he just listed all the top players. And I was like, I can't wait to play him.
No, I think
and he means that.
No, he generally does. Like, he's just got no fear, and obviously he has changed a lot. You know, his grip and I mean his bridge hand. Because before he looped over the cue, but now he's had to like go back to basics and generally work on his bridge hand. But it's not doing him any harm, for sure.
Yeah, I always feel like the bridge hand is something that can adjust pretty easily. The back arm's the more important one.
Yeah. He's like I say, he makes the game look easy, doesn't he, as well? He's a talented lad.
Yeah, he certainly is. He's taken this finish out beautifully so far. I mean, that's pin perfect, isn't it?
Yeah, he just doesn't care, just plays them up.
Yeah, do you know what? It's an impressive first frame on this table. That wiped its feet, but it got over the line. Callum remains impassive. Gives him a little look and a little smile. And Jaden has a little giggle as well. We're going to look across here in the gap. We've got Shane Thompson versus Matt Cook here. This is on table 3 on the Ultimate Pool app if you wish to watch. It's 2-2 right now. Craig did the old lean forward there.
Eyes are going, mate.
That's not good for your long potting.
It's just memory.
But Cookie Monster is indeed level with Shane Thompson, and he is indeed at the table, which is the start. Those two, well, Shane in particular, has had to wait a long time to get some table time in this event.
It's his first game, isn't it? Because he had a bye in the first round.
He got a bye, and then he was on the table after Aaron Davies and Carl Morris, who, let's just politely say, overran a touch.
Really?
Yeah, they'll do that.
Cal knows how to manipulate the clock, let's say.
Yeah. Jaden with the break, and if he keeps breaking like that, he's going to be a real danger this weekend.
Ooh, nice break.
Key ball straight up the centre of the table.
Looks like 2-0. Looks like 2-0 to me.
And it's interesting, isn't it? Because that, if you were sat in Callum's seat right now, that's exactly what you'd be thinking, isn't it?
You'd be writing this frame off, and if you do get a chance, take it.
Yeah, it's a bonus.
Yeah. Because, I mean, the standard is just frightening. I mean, anybody you play, there isn't a good draw. There isn't a good draw. And you could just be sat in your chair for 20 minutes or without even having a go, really.
Well, and, you know, we've gone to races to 8 this year, and it still feels like we're seeing the same amount of shocks and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
And that's an extra, in theory, 3 frames if it goes all the way. And it really has been brilliant. You know, I'd take your match you played earlier as a decent example. You know, on paper, on rankings alone, Hitton's not a bad draw to have, but he played unbelievably well against you.
I would say that's probably the best I've played on the tour for a few years. I mean, I think I broke in dish 5 or 6 of my breaks. And if you're doing that, you're hard to beat, and very nearly.
He just wouldn't go away.
No. I was waiting to. He never would go away, and I said to him after the match, I said, every time he got one back, I would luckily get a decent split and break clear. But no, he's hitting the ball good. As is Jaden.
Yeah, and those two know each other well, same neck of the woods.
Yep.
He's once again in pretty good shape, I would suggest here, Jaden.
He's got half a shot to play. Yeah, I think he's fine.
Well, he can go either way here. It just depends on how he sees it. I think if he gets the cue ball back to where it is now, off this one to bottom left, I think you're pretty happy, aren't you?
Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's done.
Like I say, he's got no fear, has he? He's still a young pup in the game, isn't he? But he's doing it. He's doing it properly. He's playing the game properly. Yeah,
that's the thing. That's the sort of terrifying thing about him, really, is he's sort of, and I mean this as such a compliment, he plays with almost an arrogance. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know who reminds me? He's got that languid a bit like Tom, hasn't he? He's a bit languid, like a bit strolls around the table, doesn't do anything.
Sort of looks like, I always said about Tom, it looks like he's playing in his living room.
Yeah, but I think Jaden is I think he's the same. I mean,
that's a really good shout, actually. I see exactly what you mean.
The way he just strolls around the table, it's like they walk slow on purpose, but they don't. Yeah. It's just the way that they walk, and yeah, he's
whereas you're more cat on a hot tin roof, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a cat in a box. I need to be moving up on the break or anything, but no, I can't sit still, get out to me pants, me. But that's just the way I am. I think it's just a bit of nervous energy. I need to be either wet in my face or dry in my face or.
Down and back on his cut break. Oh, that's tough.
Oh
wow. The lesser spotted golden duck on a Monday night. They don't happen very often. And Callum here, similar to the point we made in the last frame, he'll be sitting in his chair here thinking, I'm going to be 3-0 down and I've not played a single shot. I mean, that's a brutal enough, isn't it? Yeah, that's brutal. It's not a bad lead either.
No, either or. You've got one baddish red near the button, closest to the black, I suppose, but even for, I think they're fine out. But
yeah, just has to figure it out. Cue ball behind the line. He'd love to have it down the table, but he can't. So it will be yellows.
I think he'll just place just to maybe flick this yellow off if he can. He'll just screw past the red, flick it over the middle pocket. No, he could get there. Like I say, he's a good potter, but I don't think it'll be a problem for him.
Yeah, he's in pretty decent shape. He can actually, I think, deal with his problem yellow maybe now if he can get. He's straight enough on the one to left centre to get behind the yellow by the red.
Yeah, I think he is. I don't think he's even looked at it.
He could come straight back off this one if he wanted. Dealing with the ones on the right side first.
Maybe getting the one over the middle pocket after this shot. Actually, just strolls round, doesn't he? Not a care in the world.
Yeah, this is a tricky little pattern though. This is not a guarantee. This.
No.
Because he'd love to use the one over the left centre to connect to the one up to the top left.
Yeah.
Which then again makes those two by the red just slightly awkward. I wonder if he's missed a trick.
Yeah. Is he going up table after this ball, maybe?
Well, he's looked there at the yellow to left centre for the yellow above the red. For sure. Yeah, puff of the cheeks from Jaden. You don't get that too much. He's yeah, he can get to where he wants to get. I think he's almost already psyching himself up for that yellow at the rail. He's going to have to play.
That's his last ball. He's just going to stun over, getting in the rail. Oh, is it that too?
Got a bit into that.
Not easy now.
No, I don't think he can avoid that red either. This is mixy.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, this is going to be.
Oh, do you like this? Yeah, that was missable.
Yeah. And now he's got a chance. Callum could lost a turn and leave him on the right hand side of the table.
Yeah, do you know what? It's interesting what you said earlier about Jaden really reminding you of Tom Cousins in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Just in sort of manner and style.
Yeah.
That was an example that finish there is a great example of Tom would have never ever gone that way.
No.
He'd have dealt with that yellow by the Reds within his first 2 shots, guaranteed, without fail.
Yeah.
And almost like gone out of his way to do it, almost at the expense of a comfortable shot. He'd have gone out of his way to deal with that early.
Yeah.
Maybe that's something that Jaden can look to maybe improve on, because I think he's still 17. Like, there's a long way to go in his career.
We'll give the kid some slack. I mean, we're comparing him to Tom Cousins, aren't we? So
exactly. He's doing okay.
Yeah, he's not doing too bad.
Yeah, he's doing okay. But I do just wonder if that's the sort of thing where he'll look back on and think, yeah, I could have gone a different way there. Callum's going to make the combo. Okay.
He's kind of lucky that combo went in, because I think he would have had a double, if it didn't go in, but he's played it. He was sliding around in them socks on that carpet.
Yeah, fancy him in a 6 red with that.
He's not going to go for it, just took him up, I think.
Yeah, I think that tells us he wasn't really playing the combo.
Yeah.
And how often does that happen when you're not playing the combo? You play the last 10, you make the combo.
9 times out of 10, yeah. So are you going to Boston, mate? Are you in 3 or 4 weeks, maybe?
It's a good question, and it's one that I can confirm, which is nice. Looking forward to it.
Oh, good. Yeah, nice to see you there, mate.
I'll see you out there.
Yeah, it's always nice to have a trip over to America.
You've been loving it this year, haven't you?
Yeah, you're just so nice, well treated. They're just so happy. They just love the English. I don't know what it is, but yeah, they're just really nice, kind people. What I get from it, anyway.
Yeah, it's a great experience. For me, it's the culture, which is, do you know what? It's a similar sort of reason why I love this event.
Yeah.
It's because it just brings so many people together.
Yeah, 100%.
And you get that a lot on such a minor level in the States, but which you probably don't get in the UK. But this event, I mean, I love the fact that you've got disability players, seniors, women's challengers, next gen, everyone under one roof, all just playing the game.
And you do all mingle, don't you? I mean, everyone talks to everybody. It's just the way people. It's just the way it should be. I mean, for me, nobody's bigger than anybody. I mean, I'll talk to anybody. I mean, I just like to have
a gas, don't you, mate?
Yeah. I mean, it could be about anything. Do you know what I mean? It could be about football, or not Man United at the minute, but. Less of them, the better. Callum's got a good chance now. Should be 2-1.
Yeah, and it will be a big moment in the match for Singu, because this match certainly did not start very nicely for him. And when he went in off the break at the start of this frame, he would have been absolutely fearing 3-0. He might have even been fearing 4-0 the way that Jaden started.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I mean, it's not just one frame. I mean.
He's got a shot to play.
Yeah, he's a good potter. He's a good clean potter, Callum. I think for me, he's one of the better potters on the tour. He doesn't seem to miss many pots when he's got to knock that long ball in, but must be lefties, eh?
It's like the old football comparison. It looks better when it's a left foot.
Yeah, I left footer myself, but
a cultured left hand.
Yeah, but. It's weird, darts right-handed, where the rest right-handed, but...
Excellent visit to the table from Callum. He needed that.
Maybe settler, maybe, but like you say, he's not had an awful lot of chances, has he, so?
No.
He's taken the ones he should have taken.
Let's take a look at table number 4. This is live for you on Ultimate Pool's YouTube channel right now. This will be a great game, I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to go and watch this. Christy Caulfield taking on Andrew Patchett, who has been brilliant. I mean, the performance he put in the Champions League last 16 a couple of weeks ago was absolutely magic.
Ooh.
And clearly playing very, very well this season. Took down the British Open plate earlier on in the year and has just gone through 2 Champions League groups magnificently. Really feels like he's levelled up a touch.
I mean, same with Christy. I mean, Christy's had a good year. I mean,
Players' Championship finalist, yeah.
And I think British Open did have a good run as well. I think he was deep as the semis maybe there.
Yeah, he was close. He was knocking on the door.
Who said this?
Oh, how the tables
maybe
can turn.
Just a change in the guy. Yeah, maybe. Look at these reds as well. Wow.
Yeah, he's really got hold of that pick, Jaden, and he's lost the cue ball because of it. It's an unbelievable split. This would be Callum Singleton coming to the table.
That's the worst thing for me, though. As a player, you're screwing off straight away. Nothing touches it. It's infuriating, but you have to.
But the thing is you can only be annoyed at yourself there.
Yeah,
that's the biggest problem.
Yeah. I don't really get that annoyed, but tend to shake things off quite well. So
I suppose when it's sort of luck, you can go, well, you know, wasn't meant to be, but you probably get more annoyed at yourself when you do something daft like top corner screwing off. That's when you can get a bit ticked.
Or if you hit it fat and it goes in the middle, it's just, go back to your chair and hopefully there's loads of mess on the table.
Yeah, not this time round for Callum. He's looking very good here for 2-2. Bringing up to date with the results from around the last 32 when Callum mops up these last 2 balls. The last 16 draw is shaping up pretty nicely. Oh, has he gone too far?
Nice.
Okay,
Nice.
okay.
Tell you what, not when I was playing, but Liam White against Sean Chipperfield, that was a bit of a...
Oh, that was a crazy game.
Chippy was a few up, wasn't he?
Yeah, and Liam played the worst half a match of pool that he's ever played in his life in the first half of that match.
Really?
Like 2 different players, it was crazy. Callum Singleton then 2-2, and we will bring you up to speed then with the last 32 results. One of them was indeed Liam White getting over the line against Sean Chipperfield 8-7. Tom Cousins through against Christophe Lambert. Brian Halcrow beaten by Phil Harrison, which sets up a Phil Harrison-Tom Cousins last 16. I dare say you'll probably see that on the main table tomorrow morning. Josh Kane got over Kyle Cope. Aaron Davies lost to Carl Morris 8-3. Greg Batten beaten by Carl Sutton. Man next to me here beat Hinton Patel 8-6. Chris Melling 8-4 win over Neil Rayburn in no time at all. Darryl Whitworth continuing his good run. He knocked out Stevie Dempsey earlier. 8-5 winner over Eddie Barker. Phil Parkin lost the decider to Rob Warren. And John Chambers won his decider against Ian Alley. There's a few live matches going on at the moment. Matt Cook and Shane Thompson are 3 each. Christy Caulfield's just gone 2-1 up against Andrew Patchett, and Tom Jones is 1-0 down to Rab McCullough. So matches that are set in the morning. In the last 16, we have Tom Cousins, Phil Harrison, Josh Kane, Liam White, Carl Morris, Chris Melling, Carl Sutton, Craig Waddingham, Darryl Whitworth, Rob Warren. And that's your lot for now. Bottom half of the draw just filling in.
Is yours reading them off? Look at this break. Look at this break.
Yeah.
Look at...
I might as well continue reading these off because this frame might as well be as good as over it. I mean, this is a dream, isn't it?
Yeah, he's only got one good shot to play now. Get good on the yellows, I think. If you can get anywhere near the blue spot, is perfect. He's played that line, hasn't he, but
he's played a very safe shot there.
Yeah.
He's almost teed himself up for a bigger shot here.
Yeah.
But if he makes the pot, the line's lovely.
Yeah.
This is cash ball in the frame, basically. Oh, he's dragged that in gorgeously. He's only going to be on the plant, though. Unless it slides by, he's only got the plant.
Yeah, for me, that was a... I think I'd have been stunning that off the side rail, and...
Well, even the natural at natural pace probably puts him off too.
Yeah.
He's really killed that in.
Yeah, this is tricky now. I don't think he's going to go for it. Oh.
No, he has. And that was tricky. Just needed one good shot there, Callum Singleton. He was just short.
I don't think he really committed, to that shot. I think he just...
Well, I wonder, actually, I say he was short. Maybe he was long. Maybe he was trying to kill it even earlier and maybe be a high angle on the far one. Not too sure.
I think a confident Callum knocks that in and just stuns off the side rail and gets on the yellow that's close to the pocket.
Jaden's played a little bit of a what I call a bit of a coward shot there. He's just tried to dolly that red down the rail and hide the white, but I'm not sure he has.
I don't think that's no good.
I don't think he's... I mean, he'd certainly back Callum to make this yellow.
Just tilting my head to see.
It doesn't help. I've tried it so many times. Even cushion first, you fancy him for this?
I think that, yeah.
Oh, I'm amazed he's missed it,
Oh, yeah.
Especially with the slide, you just really fancied him to make that.
Yeah. Did he hit it, though? I think he... No, he didn't.
No, a little way off, actually.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah, Jaden gets away with one. Callum will be really disappointed. The first mistake he'll be ticked at, but that one is one he'll be really frustrated with.
This is the correct shot for me, just covering that pocket, leaving him in world of trouble.
Does the yellow squeeze past the red in that bag? If so, he may have blocked the one cushion, actually.
this is the one where you're thinking, sorry, we've pot it. Because you're going to have to give it some to give it a chance.
He's bending it. I think he thinks he can make this top left.
Wow, this is a good swerve.
No, that was hard.
Yeah, that shot was on, to be fair, but he maybe thought he had nothing else to go at, but so good chance for Jaden maybe to make it 3-2.
Yeah, he should do from here.
Yeah. There's no obvious. I don't think he's going again. I think he's putting it over the middle pocket, maybe.
Yeah, a little bit surprised.
Mm.
A little bit surprised. I mean, it's not a terrible choice. I just always, you know, just from an observer's perspective, and you'll give a slightly different perspective, obviously.
Yeah.
But for me, the more times you allow world-class players to have a go at essentially the same snooker, the less and less likely it is to work out well for you.
Yeah, well, how many times do you see it where people do? For me, where Mellon, you leave him 2 or 3 chances, and he will pot it. He will pot it eventually.
Because I'm still convinced the yellow goes in that hole.
Yeah, yeah, I do. Yeah, yeah.
And you are really gambling there. I'm not sure that was a percentage shot. For someone as good as Jaden, you sort of back him to clear those reds, really.
Yeah, maybe he's making sure, I suppose, but big point of the game, I suppose. But he's definitely going from this time, that's for sure.
Yeah, you'd hope so from here.
Yeah. So what, we've got a bit of filming later, is it? A bit of games going on? He's told me you're reffing?
Yeah, we've got some fun and games on the Ultimate Pool tables
That's
later
a
on.
loose shot though. That's not the best of shots.
Yeah, we'll come back to that in a second, because
That
that is about the one place on the table Jaden could land where he's in real trouble. If he's not on the one to the bottom right, he is in bother.
Yeah, that's quite a way short. Maybe you can get the bottom cushion. Looks tight from there though.
It doesn't look easy. The ball he can definitely put is the one close to the left centre, but you don't fancy that.
No. Oh, I think he's okay. Just okay. Look, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he's a lucky boy. He's a lucky boy there. Yeah, it just goes to show, even on the most simpler finishes, you've got to keep playing good shots.
Well, they always say the simplest ones are the hardest, aren't they? Because some people do switch off and make it extra hard for them. But
It's something that the best players, I think, do really well, is they stay concentrated, even on the easy ones.
yeah. He's still got a shot to play here, you know. I don't think he's good on either ball, really.
Yeah, he's slightly hampered on the one down the table, and he's got not the friendliest angle on the one up the table. A little bit of work here. Let's dig into this, get the nip.
Oh, he played a good shot around the angles. Nice.
Yeah, that's a lovely shot. How's your recovery? That's what we saw in the first 2 frames. It was not seen for a minute or 2. He's back.
He's back.
That was a lovely shot from Jaden Billingham.
nice control there.
Yeah, played a really good poke. Let's have another watch of this. Yeah, look at the. He's
Only just missed the
avoided
yellow.
that yellow. He's played. I did say it was important that he played that really well, because he just had to dig it in to get to grip quick and just skirt past that yellow. It's a really canny little shot. That great work by the replay man to show us. Here's Shane Thompson, who's a 3-3 with Matt Cook right now, but should be about to go 4-3. I think it's safe to say.
Thought we can jack up then. I think just roll it on off the cushion here.
Yeah, don't overcomplicate it. Well,
Ooh.
you leave yourself there, sure.
Yeah. Halfway line.
Yeah, we'll stay with this one. Jaden Billingham has broken off and he's broken dry, but yeah, this is a tester.
Again, another clean pot of Shane, but you don't expect him to miss that. But
In it goes, yeah, well played. 4-3. So Callum Singleton at the table. Jaden Billingham breaking dry. This was it.
another big break though.
Yeah, this time there is work, without question.
Yeah, yeah, it's not easy, for sure. I don't think he's going to go for these. So.
Yeah, it could just be a case of just sort of getting your colour and then getting to work. He's got an angle at the bottom of the table to develop that bad yellow now, but again, that's all contingent on the idea that he's going at the top, and that feels unlikely to me. That yellow close to the left side rail is a real problem ball. Yeah, no intention there. So he's developed his yellow by the 8 ball. That's a good shot. And hasn't given Jaden much to go at at all.
No.
I think he can make the yellow of the two together, the one furthest away from the cushion. I think he can get to that, to the top centre as we look now, from the ball at the top of the table.
Yeah.
But that other one is a horrible ball to try and get out.
I think this is where...
Oh, hello.
Callum's getting up. I think he's potted one, but this is where I think Callum might have the slight advantage. You know, the tactical side, as you say, because he's been around the block a bit longer. I know he's still young himself, Callum, but
and he doesn't mind getting in and amongst the weeds, does he, Callum?
No, that's it. Like he's got. I think he's got a good game for it, but I think Jaden's going game here.
He is. Jaden's like, I think it's, to be honest, I think if I was the coach of Jaden Billingham, one thing I'd say to him is like, don't let yourself get dragged into a tactical battle with Callum. Just go for it. Just go for your shots.
Change.
And
that's perfect. Absolutely plumb.
He's going game.
That's perfect.
I mean, his first shot was brilliant. He doesn't look too happy with the shot he's just played there, but
I think he's bounced the yellow out of the way. Or is it going to stay, maybe? You've got to give this yellow every chance to get out of the way.
Played it a little bit timidly.
Playing the double, I think, after this ball. Be a good finish, this.
Yeah, still some pretty heavy lifting to get through it. Could be first to the halfway point if he can.
Yeah.
Raise to 8. We play. Now then, this is the key shot. Just looking at the line of the cue ball, yeah. Needs to be careful in off.
I fancy him to get this red. There's something, yeah.
Just a feeling?
Yeah, just a feeling in the water.
There you go.
And the natural to come round for the black.
Yeah, never doubt the Craig Waddingham gut.
It's some gut.
It's a lovely shot, that by Jaden Billingham. Oh.
Ooh.
Just didn't see that coming.
No, you don't see him miss many pots where he looks dumbfounded himself, doesn't he? Big word for me, that. I don't know where that come from.
I'm enjoying it.
I don't know where that word come from.
I'm a little bit dumbfounded myself that it's not like, because often you see with a missed pot there's more going on than just a pot, and that often impacts.
Yeah.
You
We
know,
didn't have to worry about the white ball.
Yeah, which is, so I just wonder if it's maybe a bit, just felt it a little bit on the shot, a bit nervy maybe. Easy to forget with how good he is that he is indeed human.
Yeah.
Sometimes a nice reminder.
We all miss it. It's part and parcel of the game, but some of us miss less than others. But yeah, it's definitely part of the game.
It's a little touchy-feely one for Callum.
Nice shot. I mean, again, how nice is the table play? I mean, it's the best equipment I've played on.
You love these, don't you?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a game changer for me. This, I think they just look nice as well, don't they? I mean,
it's one of those where, until it was done, you almost think, why did no one else think to get rid of all the knuckles and rails and all the rest of it? That smooth surface is just so nice to play on.
People don't. Yeah, I mean, why has it not been done years and years ago? I mean, because obviously it could have been done because it's been done, but yeah.
It's a weird one as well, because it's causing a little bit of sort of, for those who don't sort of practice on Rassons, for example, you know, and they're practicing on different equipment with all the bobbles and edges and everything going on. All of a sudden they come to a tour event and play on a Rasson. It's like, oh, how easy is this? Because they're not queuing out the corner pocket.
Yeah, that's massive. I mean, if you're queuing off out the corner of a normal table, like a Supreme, you would have to elevate your bridge hand slightly. But now, on these, it's like for me, it's like a snooker shot. Like you can get down on the table properly. I mean, it's
actually what Tom Cousins said in his well, I'm not sure he said it in his interview. He might have said it before the interview, so insight for you, listener. But he missed a terrible ball early on in his match that he won first thing this morning. He missed a really bad ball to the middle that he was playing from near the corner pocket.
Yeah.
And he said, I think I must have lost concentration because I raised my hand over the corner pocket almost by instinct.
Yeah, you don't need
and he's like, I've missed that shot because I'm digging down.
Yeah.
And if I play it flat, I can't miss.
No.
And it's just sort of instinct that made him do that.
Dry break.
And there have been a lot of those in this match. I just catch a glimpse of Liam White giggling away in the back there. Yeah, he's just about peeking over the top of the railing.
He's actually done a tiptoes there.
Yeah. He's had himself a good evening as the Danger Mouse. He dumped Sean Chipperfield out of Pro Series 3.
And I mean, what about Rab? I mean, he was a fair few behind against Declan, wasn't he?
5-0 down.
Was he 5-0 down?
Incredible match,
Declan
that.
Doesn't normally lose from that.
Declan didn't. I think the thing that hurt the most for Declan is he didn't do an awful lot wrong.
Really, yeah?
No, really didn't do much wrong at all. It was an incredible comeback. It was stunning result for Rab McCullough.
Yeah, I mean, another newbie to the pro ranks, but he's
already had some runs.
Yeah, he's doing well.
Yeah, got the semi-final of the British Open, which I know he was so gutted not to make the big dance of, but yeah, currently on against Tom Jones, which we'll keep you updated on. It's 1-1 currently between the pair of them.
Nice shot there. Controlled that lovely. Any other scores, JMO, on the doors?
Yeah, Christy Corfin and Andrew Patchett are rattling along, 3-3, same as this one. Matt Cook and Shane Thompson 4-all in the Pro Series. Jez Graham and Dylan Leary are the last match of the draw, and they're waiting to go on, I think, as soon as one of those matches finishes. That's nice, a good shot. Yeah. Really good shot from Jaden.
Doesn't like it, though. Little grimace. Where's his words coming from?
I'm enjoying it, mate.
Never knew I had him.
Neither did I.
I must be just guessing. Well, there's all these milkshakes in the Grimace milkshake. Is that? I think that's why I must know it.
What are you chatting?
He's playing cushion first, is he? Off the red. Pot the other one. I think that's a shot. I don't think the plan's as easy.
Yeah,
can go wrong, but hasn't.
Yeah, he's played that well. Yeah, it couldn't have come out any better, really.
What do I know?
Considering you're absolutely right, it could have gone wrong. It couldn't have come out any better.
No.
Lovely shot. He just needs to get his line right for the 8-ball, because as long as he tracks the line, he can't really fail.
No.
Yeah, settles for distance, doesn't worry too much about getting close.
That's what I think that's the same what I'd have done. Just give myself a shot and just knock it in.
There he goes. So 4-3 to Jaden Billingham. He's the first of the halfway points. We're going to check in on the women's table if we can, Mr. Director. Look at the Pro Series event for the women. Once my live scoring loads, that'd be tremendous. And I've just been told in my ear that both the players have walked out of the arena on a comfort break, so we won't be going to that table. Them's the break sometimes. But Sarah Waite currently 3-2 down to Amy Beecham. That table is live on Table 2 on the Ultimate Pool app if you want to watch the end of it. Some great matches on around in the last 16 at the moment. Colette Henriksen is through to the quarterfinals. Mary Tolbert also. Danielle Randall is also there. Sophie Gibbs-Nichols on the hill against Megan Proctor. Marion Jude is taking on her French teammate, G. Champagnet. And Lindsay Schultz has Barbara Taylor.
We have another dry break, JMO.
We do. And they've been, at least they've been consistent in that sense.
Yeah.
Neither player can really grumble because they've both had it.
No. But we've got the pairs coming up soon, is it? A couple of weeks it starts on a Monday?
Yeah, we have. Who's your partner?
I've got Melon.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a show-stopping duo, that.
Well, I just say to him, just tell me what to do, and I'll try and do it for you. I don't mind taking second fiddle to Chris. Obviously, he's been there, done that, and.
Well, I think out of the pair of you, you can both say to each other, because he could play your style.
Yeah.
And I think you could play his.
Yeah.
You know, it's just about, get me there, I'll pot it. Get me there, I'll pot it, and that's how you'll do your partnership. I imagine.
I just said just leave me a shot, and obviously I'll try my best. But obviously Chris has said he wants me to play with the Keithley number 1 rather than number 2 now, because obviously I was with our fan for a few years. But
deserter.
Yeah, no, I've got a lot of time for our fan. He's one of the good guys, and yeah, we'll see if if Chris can carry me.
I'm sure there'll be a bit of both going on there.
Well, I know I don't have to play positional because you can just put them off 3 or 4 cushions.
I think you'll be thinking the same thing.
Well, possibly.
So Jaden opens up yellows off the miss on the double for Callum.
Another great chance.
Yeah, all developed in that first shot. Really nice from Jaden. Who's your pick, Craig, for the Champions League on Monday night?
We've
got Eddie Barker versus John Chambers in semi-final 1,
okay,
and Andrew Patchett versus Declan Brennan in semi-final 2.
Well, for me, probably Declan starts favourite because he's probably playing the most consistent out of probably anybody at the moment. But these Champions Leagues, they can throw some results up. I mean,
as you know,
even I've won one, so yeah, we can. Listen, it'll be good to watch, and yeah, may the best man win.
I'll pull those splinters out of your backside later on. You don't have to call it, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's a brutally tough pick.
Who is Declan playing?
He's got Patchett in the second semi.
The first one's Eddie and
John Chambers.
Oh, loose shot there from Jaden.
Oh, really loose shot. Really loose shot. He's in a bit of bother here.
Gets it now. I'm going to go for John Chambers.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, as Jaden just sort of hits a bit of a hit and hope there, to be honest with you, and it's not come out too nicely for him. Callum with a big chance to go back level.
I feel he's got away one there.
And let me just put this on your radar. Look at that match clock.
Yeah.
That is ticked down.
Yeah. Where's
very
the time
quickly.
gone? Yeah, where's the time?
Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? I just looked at that and I thought I'd misread it initially. But yeah, we've got less than 10 minutes left. We're already on to the 15-second shot clock. And I think that's probably what helped Fox Jaden Billingham on that visit.
Yeah.
And this is the only thing you can get when you get two players who sort of play, let's be kind and say, on the slower side of things.
Yeah.
This can happen a little bit when you're out in that main arena.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean,
you can go down to the match clock, and neither player will want that. But to avoid it, they got to go quicker earlier.
It can fry your brain, honestly, being out there, and obviously the pressure and.
That was missable. He's played it in such a way where he feels like he's done enough with that pocket, but Jaden will just be
through
so.
To the skill shot, and can he play that? No, I don't think he can. He might be able to. No? He's got it. He's got a use extension. See, I think I could think he'd avoid that. See now he's just going to clip off this and pot the yellow. Clip off the red, pot the yellow. I think Jaden should try and committed that.
You do want to cover that yellow though down the table, because you know Jaden can see that it's a potable ball. Has to get this right. And he's played that really well. Excellent.
I think Jaden's missed a trick there. I think he might have tried to play the skill shot there, but for me, you have to give it. If you've got a chance to win, you've got to try and win, haven't you?
15 seconds is not a long time.
No.
Yeah, that felt likely to happen with how he had to take that shot on.
I'm calling it now, 6-red shootout.
And Jaden Billingham would not be a fan of that. He's done one, and I don't think he enjoyed it very much.
Do you know what? I've played in all these arenas, and it's the most pressure you can have. The 6-red. Honestly, you sit there in your chair and just please split.
That's the worst part of it, isn't it?
Because you don't know where the balls are. You generally don't know where the balls are going to go. So enough about me anyway. Let's get back to this game.
Oh, Callum!
Oh no!
Oh, wowee. That is a miss you just do not see very often.
Wow.
Yeah, wow is the word, Cal. I can't believe this either. Has he got a kick there, or is it just a wide?
I think it's just a wide one. I'm still calling 6-red. Wow, Jaden's got away with one there.
Goodness me, has he? 5-3 the lead. 2 clear then with 5:49 to play. Oh, that missed 8-ball will hurt.
You
if
think you
this
nearly
is
fell off your chair there, I think?
You just don't expect it, do you?
No, you don't, no.
That was such a surprising miss. Really was. And Callum's got to sit and stew over it as we do check in with Sarah Waite and Amy Beach, and they're both back. This is on table 2 right now on the Ultimate Pool app. Amy got a bye in this event. This is their first match of the tournament, straight into the last 16, which is very nice for her. Sarah Waite, England international player, looking to tie the scores over on table 2. Callum Singleton breaks. Oh, and he's flushed that. That was like the pockets had magnets.
Do you know what, Callum, we were thinking now, though? Why? 4-all, making this 5-4. That's, as a player, that's what you're thinking. You're thinking, why?
He's got options here. I think it has to be yellows. But you could make a case for reds.
Does that bottom?
I think the
Yellow
yellow.
go,
I think the bottom yellow goes if you're on this side of the table.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll play it now. Just now, up the table. Track towards the black.
Yeah, he's got a lot of margin on this. This is one you can just concentrate on the pot a little bit. Just glides in. One of those sort of, we'll call them Friday shots. Might not go in on Sunday, that.
Yeah, no. No, that's it, yeah. But obviously, the conditions we're playing in is the best of the best, so probably do slide in a bit more than what maybe they should, but it's also the lighting, it's the heating, it's everything. The ball sliding. Again.
Well, can he land on that yellow? Does it go right centre? He needs it to. The pattern's not bad, actually, if it does. Needs a nice angle. He's okay.
Stretching.
He's got down this shot early because he knows he's on the 15 seconds. I like that thinking.
Yeah.
He's managed that really well, you know.
Yeah.
He did not want to be playing that shot on the beeps.
No. Soft cannon on the black. Yeah. Nice.
It's a good finish under pressure from Callum Singleton. It really is. It's a finish that, let's be honest, should have taken him into the lead. In the end, it's just brought him back within 1. 4 minutes to play, 5-4. Matt Cook at the table after it looks like Shane has missed an 8-ball himself. Cue ball in hand.
He's in at the minute. It is now.
It's like he got stuck there.
Thought it froze.
Yeah.
A great chance this to go 5-4 up.
Yeah, absolutely. It'd be some run for Cookie as
Must
well.
be playing some good stuff, Matt.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, then massive break coming up. 4 minutes left. 5-4 on the clock. 6-red shootout looming large if this goes level. Brilliant break from Jaden. Good chance.
Yeah, look at those. Both. Reds are great.
Yeah, reds are great because the 8-ball. You got to go reds.
Yeah. That's your saving, well, not saving grace, but
It's your insurance, isn't it? A little bit.
Yeah.
And even at this level, you do have those thoughts, don't you?
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, I mean, there's always what ifs, isn't there? But Try not to think about what it's just. I think about potting.
Well, he's got to think about potting this all right.
Yeah.
Make a case, this is cash ball.
Yeah, it's just, that's what you'd be thinking. This is your black ball, isn't it? Pot this in, win the frame.
Clean as a whistle.
Yeah.
Great shot.
He's a great potter. I mean, surprising when you see him and miss, really. Yeah, and pressure does funny things to you.
It does. And that's exactly what we think when we saw that miss from Callum, who will have potted that same ball 100,000 times in his life, probably.
Yeah, for sure.
And he'd have missed it less than 5.
Yeah, I know. It's, yeah.
Just one shot to play.
Oh.
Just one shot to play. Oh, okay.
I mean, has he been a little bit fortunate to leave himself a double? But I don't know.
It needs making.
Yeah.
It needs making, and it falls. And Callum Singleton had to watch every split second of that. And he's now bang up against it. Really, the only way Callum Singleton can go through is with a 6-red shootout. But he needs to get himself there. He needs to win 2 frames in the next, how many minutes we got left? 2 minutes and 15 seconds, something like that, I think.
I mean, people are just posting like silly times of clearing up in like 20 odd seconds out there, so 2 minutes is enough to run the match out.
Melling did one earlier, that was about 30 seconds.
Did he? Yeah.
He did, yeah. It was a counter clearance, so it didn't quite count, but goodness me, it was ridiculous.
Massive break here for Callum.
Yeah,
he needs a ball and quick.
Yeah, he needs what happened on his last break to happen, where they just all folded open and fell into pockets. Needs it. 2 minutes 19 left. Needs a ball to start. Needs a ball or it might be all over.
Chance.
Gets a ball.
Look at the yellows as well. I think they're good.
2 minutes, you've got to go.
I think
and this is the one where you've got to go really quick if you can. The 8 ball's horrible. Do you have to go reds because of it?
I think he probably plays the yellow off the top red as his last ball to get the black out. That's my first admit. He's going reds. He's going reds.
It's a terrific pot.
Oh, wow.
Okay, now reds are good. If that red along the top slides by, then, well, it doesn't matter now. He's in business.
Needs to leave himself a minute, doesn't he?
Yeah, because it's Jaden's break. He needs to give himself time. Jaden is not exactly going to be hammering the break, I would imagine.
No. He needs to go quick. Keep going. That's called it. 6 red.
Steady. We've got a little bit of time yet. Long way to... Even if it's 1 minute and 20, it is a long way to go. Need to bounce. Get to bounce. Very good.
He's going to leave himself a minute as well.
Yeah, he's going to have a minute.
Just under 58 seconds.
Okay, in goes the 8 ball.
55 seconds. That's plenty of time if Jaden's dry. We've had a few dry breaks up in this game, so...
We have. What are you doing if you're in Jaden's shoes here? Because you've got a bit of time to think while you're in the chair right now. Are you not breaking them big in the hope that they go horrible, or are you breaking them big in the hope you make a ball and ice the match?
I'm breaking them big and hoping to get a ball and then running the clock down. Because I just don't think you should change, you know, if imagine if he did change and it didn't work out. That's my thinking of it, and you just got to make sure you make a ball. Obviously don't pop the white ball, but it's not as easy as said than done. But
well, he's cut breaking, which is interesting. He's obviously conscious of that cue ball, I think, like you said.
Oh,
and it is a bit of a tap break. And
see,
that's a gamble.
Now, look at these. Let's see.
50 seconds for a 6-red shootout for Callum Singleton.
Yellow ball's in play.
Oh, and they're there now. This is just about unpicking the pattern.
See, for me, that's exactly why I wouldn't change. I mean, I'm not saying it's the wrong decision, but that's for me why I wouldn't change.
Ooh, he's going into the 8 ball here. He doesn't like that. He's got to play it. Good thing is it stops the whites. Is he still on this yellow? Yes, he is. 13 seconds. Oh, he had to combo it, and it's gonna jaw. So he concedes. What a dramatic game. Jaden Billingham just about gets over the line, or when he'll be a relieved young man. What an ending to that match. Great effort from Callum Singleton. He just falls short of getting that 6 red shootout, and I am sure there'll be a couple of moments from that match that he will look back on